This week on Turd Talks,
Mm-hmm.
we get all this shit unwrapped. You put your little meal in front of you. I have mine in front of me. And I swear, by the time I'm like finishing my food, taking that last bite, you're just getting started.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was insensitive. And it was one of the most horrible things I've ever done. And I can't believe I did that. And I'm sorry.
Like the airplane shit or like...
No, like they're waiting, and then somebody like lets one just kind of roll out the bottom of their pants, and they to not lose their place in line, and then they just keep on walking, and then they go on the ride with shitty pants and a shitty ass.
So Mount Everest is becoming shit mountain is what you're telling me.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
And now like one of the greatest things on earth
And it's an estimated
is a pile of shit.
8,000 kilograms of shit to be left on that mountain. The Nepalese, who live in that area of the world, regard the mountain as Sagarmarta, or Mother of the World. And so that is like their holy, sacred mountain. And what did the white people come and do?
They shit all over
They paid a bunch of money to just shit all over their mountain.
Die on it.
Die on it. 'Cause you know sometimes words have two meanings. Hey everybody, what's going on? Thank you for joining us on our 50th. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining us on our 50th Turd Talks episode. We're very excited to be here. It's a milestone for us. Can't believe we've made it this far, to be honest. It started with just me and two other buddies, and it's sort of morphed over time and developed into a show about poops, which is really what we're all about here now. And it's pretty exciting when you think about where we started. You know, I knew nothing about podcasting. It wasn't even my idea to start the podcast, to be honest. So, yeah, I'm very proud of what we've done here at Turd Talks.
I give you a lot of credit, and I wish everybody could just see like how much you've learned and invested and just the time that you spend.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
It's really
that.
awesome.
I couldn't have done it without you. So,
And we love you guys. So
yes, we do. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks for watching and supporting us through these times, these learning times.
yeah, seriously.
You know, we don't have a big budget over here. We don't have anybody running the studio equipment or the cameras.
No.
It's just us. And
This
we do
guy.
all of our own editing. We do all of our own, ideas for bits and the costumes and whatever. Like all that stuff comes from us. So we appreciate you guys supporting us, and it means a lot. So all your likes and comments and subscriptions, it's, that's why we do this shit. So keep on farting because we love you guys.
Big time.
This week, though, has been another fucking week because right at the full moon, Chloe and I, we were like, oh, let's go out and look at the beautiful moonlight. I go out in my bare feet, and within not even 5 minutes of being out there, I stepped on a bee. And I knew even though it was dark, I knew immediately. So I start to hobble in on one foot. I'm freaking out. And I've stepped on bees a lot because I'm in bare feet a lot of the time. I like to just walk around in bare feet outside. I'm a Florida man. Sorry, could be a burp.
Yeah, we were both bare feet.
But I stepped on a bee right in the middle of the foot, on the soft, fleshy part of the foot.
It looked so painful.
Oh, it was so fucking bad. It's the worst spot, or one of the worst, because every time you step, the poison is released. So
Ouch.
what are you going to do? You have to walk around. I had to go about my life. I couldn't stop, living because of a fucking bee sting.
But I knew something was like really bad because you just instantly were like, we're going inside. And I was like, what?
Inside!
Yeah, that is like never
Started
happened.
screaming.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, I knew it was bad too.
And right when
it
we
was
looked
like
at it, it was like fucked.
Yeah, firefoot.
Yeah.
So turning all red and blotchy and weird looking.
Yeah, infected.
And it cost me like 3 or 4 nights of sleep because I would just wake up and I must have been rubbing my feet together like a fucking cricket or something because I would wake up and my foot was just enraged.
Right.
So mad. So angry. And so was I, to be honest. So, the fucking bee. It's amazing how something so small can take out a human being.
Dude, yes. It freaks me out.
A little tiny sting. And it wasn't even the full stinger in there. It's not like I stepped and I had to actually take out the sting. I think there was a tiny little piece at the end that I eventually had to get out with the pliers.
Yeah.
But it took like 6, maybe 7 days, maybe a full week.
It's horrifying.
Before my foot felt normal again.
No, thank you. To just this tiny little thing that is so fucking vicious.
And me and you are always like very conscious of the bees.
We have a patch in our yard for the bees so
That
they can have wildflowers and tall grass and everything the critters need.
We've left it unmowed and untouched because we know how important bees are to the environment.
Yeah.
And to our ecosystem.
We are friends, bro.
Well, we were.
Yeah.
I don't know where we stand with the bees right now, but I'm not really feeling that friendly.
We aren't calling.
No, fucking not calling the bees this week. But I'm all good now, everybody. Don't worry. I'm okay. Quick shout out to our friends, Buds and Libby, for getting married. Congratulations, you guys.
Congratulations.
The wedding was sick. We had a great time. Bada bing.
It was beautiful. It was so great.
So whenever we eat, this is a thing that happens almost every time we eat. You know what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I do.
The food arrives. You know, we Uber Eats or whatever the fuck it is. Food arrives. We put it on the coffee table.
Mm-hmm.
We get all the shit unwrapped. You put your little meal in front of you. I have mine in front of me. And I swear, by the time I'm like finishing my food, taking that last bite, you're just getting started.
Yeah.
And I'm always just so amazed with how long it can fucking take you to eat food. But at the same time, I also know that the way I eat food is probably not healthy or normal either.
Right. I mean, yeah, you inhale it. Like, you are really going fast.
I don't understand a restaurant where you're meant to sit there for an hour. Like, it's like people who take a long time on the shitter.
Yeah, but, like, you're acting like you're doing it for sport.
I guess I am.
Yeah, it's a little concerning, I guess. But
well, hold on. I'll let you finish. It's like people who take a long time on the shitter.
Okay.
I am not like that. I'm in and out. I'm there to do my business. I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
And I'm there to bang out my business and leave and be on my way. And it's the same.
CEO of the toilet.
I feel the same with eating. It's just like, it's a business. Eating is business. It's not a pleasure thing. You got to just get down to business. Get it in you. Get the energy. You need some energy.
Don't say that. Don't say that. So.
I saw that.
I'm hearing what you're saying, though. I really am. I think for me, it's just like there's so many tools I feel like I need to complete any activity just to feel prepared.
What do you need besides a fork and your mouth and maybe some sauces on the side?
And then drinks.
Yeah, drinks.
Maybe.
But usually the drinks, like I said, I mean, I guess, but usually again, the drinks are there placed next to said tray of food. Right? So it's not like you have to go up and get the drink. Most of the time we prepare everything. We've got the ketchup or the sauce packets or whatever. It's all there.
Yeah. What is it?
You just take your time with food. And for me, the most delicious that the food is gonna be is right off of the skillet, right off the fucking grill.
Oh yeah, this is your thing for sure.
I think any great chef would agree. You know, Ramsay loses his goddamn mind when food is sitting in the window. He's like, it's dying!
Yeah.
It's losing its life! And because every second that it sits under that heat lamp, it's losing its essence.
Yeah.
All that hard work that they put into making it like, perfectly cooked fucking salmon roll or whatever the fuck it is. It's dying. They say it's dying in the window. That's the phrase, because the food is literally dying.
I'm trash. What can I say?
Your food is dying, and it's hard for me, who just like got to eat it like fresh and hot, and just to look over and see your food just dying.
Right.
And I get it, but at the same time, it's hard to watch it.
I like my liquids room temperature. I like my
That's
food
also
room
just,
temperature.
That's bizarre.
I am a room temperature kind of gal.
You want your food at room temperature?
Sometimes.
What kind of foods do you prefer at room temperature? I need to explore this further, because this is disturbing me.
Like pizza?
You like room temperature pizza. You don't like it when it's like, and you like pull it off and this melted string of cheese comes off of it.
Not really.
What? Oh, pizza is the best when it's fucking like you can barely put it in your mouth because it's so hot.
I don't want to burn my mouth. I'm so sick of it.
No, that's too hot. When it burns the roof of your mouth, no. But when it's just like, when you have to fan it inside of the mouth, you're like, yeah.
I'm telling you.
I don't want to tell people. I'm not trying to tell people how to eat their
pizza.
fucking pizza. But
Room temp pizza is where it's at.
for me, it's either hot ass pizza,
No.
or it's cold pizza. Room temp
No.
pizza is like that's
No.
been sitting out for days.
No, not necessarily. Let me just explain something to you where I'm coming from.
Okay.
It can go either one of two ways. So either the pizza is cold from the fridge, and I will let it just thaw out a bit, because the cheese and the sauce get to like gain their flavors back. I find that when it's so cold, sometimes it's just not flavor, enough. Then if the pizza's too hot, I like it to be room temperature as well, because then the cheese is actually solid. I prefer.
Who doesn't love melted fucking cheese?
When I eat a pizza.
Listen, I know you have some weird things with food, but this is a really weird one. The room temperature thing is weird. And the Gatorade. Room temperature Gatorade. I've never...
Don't knock it till you try.
I've never seen somebody request a room temperature Gatorade.
It is the thing that keeps me alive most days.
You'd love it over in Europe because they don't put ice in anything.
No, I hate ice.
Oh my God, ice is the best.
I hate it.
Ice is the best.
I have sensitive teeth.
That's why you don't like the ice?
Yeah. It gets too cold.
Man, you're missing out. But
No.
you like ices and stuff though. Anyway,
That's true, but
It's
it's
just
like slushy ice.
I
It's
think-
not like ice cubes.
I think that might also be a guy thing to just eat fast. We just fucking shovel it in.
Yeah.
It's a primal instinct, kind of like a dog. They're afraid someone's going to come over and eat their food. So it's like, I got to wolf this down right now
Yeah.
before somebody tries to fuck me up
Yeah.
and come take my
And
stuff.
you'll see, I like to make sure that like you're taken care of first. So
I'm fine.
I know,
You
but
don't have to worry about me.
I know,
I
but
can-
that's just me. I like to make sure. I'm always like, do you got what you need? Is everything good?
And
Can
what do I
get you
always say?
something? Yeah.
I'm good. I'm fine.
Well, sometimes I get them stuff. Yeah.
I'm such a sick fuck that for most of my life, I didn't use condiments. Not condoms.
Yeah, that's sad.
Not condoms.
Yeah,
condiments.
I know, that's sad.
I know. And it was just because I was too in a hurry. There was no time. There's no time. Life is moving fast.
Yeah.
And there's things to be done.
Yeah.
And even though it takes probably half of a second to rip open the packet and squirt it down or whatever, I would just eat the fries plain without ketchup because that's how sick I am with food. Sometimes I am like, am I even enjoying this?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I enjoy my food and you, sir, do not.
But man, I just got to get it down.
Well, good for you. You do it.
I do it right.
Joey
I do
Chestnut.
I do it my way. I am a Joey Chestnut.
Yeah, you're going to compete.
Except we did the hot dog eating contest
And you
with
blew
Liz
it.
Mealy, and I couldn't even fucking down one glizzy. I was so upset with myself on that.
Yeah, but like, what if it was like pizza, like something that you're eating all the time?
I just don't think I'm trained.
But like, can you eat one piece of pizza really freaking fast?
I can eat a whole meal in 10 minutes, but I can't down a glizzy in seconds. It's just something, you know what I mean?
There's a disconnect there for some reason. Yeah. Darn it.
I need my time.
Yeah. I get it.
But then the food starts to die.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of that. And here's before we move on from the time thing, perfect example. You recently came across this app.
Yeah.
That the youngins are really into.
Yes.
Where it's as if you do the wind-up camera.
Yeah.
That, has a certain...
disposable camera.
Yeah, 30 photos in there.
Yeah.
And then you'd have to wait, go to Walgreens, get them developed, and then they'd give you your
shots.
Yeah. In a little envelope.
Packet.
Packet. And so the app, what it does is you can take a picture, but you aren't allowed to actually see it for 24 hours. Is that right?
It's not that long, but it's like a few hours.
It's a few hours.
Mm-hmm. It's called Lapse. And you go in and you can take pictures whenever you want. It's like your own personal disposable camera, but essentially the photo... What does that mean? Okay. I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
Continue.
Sorry, that threw me off.
Sorry. So it's like a disposable camera.
Yes.
Takes 4 hours to develop.
Oh, yeah. So you take pictures whenever you want. They take a couple hours, and then you can finally press the button. They develop. But the thing is, like, you can't edit them and stuff. They just are. And then they're posted, to your thing, kind of like an Instagram or whatever.
So it's essentially taking the technology that we work so hard to get to this point where we can snap a photo in seconds.
And edit it and change it. And
we're like, no, we don't want any of that shit. We're going back in time to the wind-up camera.
Yeah.
Because why? What about it is appealing, do you think?
I think kids today sometimes are always like, everything's from before is just cooler. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're always wearing things that I wore as a kid, which is like so weird to me to see.
It's hilarious
and
because
like,
going to Walgreens and having to get those developed sucked. Like, nobody wanted to do it. I had so many of those that I never even brought in because I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go to Walgreens. Oh shit.
I know.
So it's just funny to me that they're like yearning for the days that they never even lived through.
Yeah. Some people are like this.
And they're making themselves wait when they don't have to wait.
They want to.
Like, we wanted instant gratification.
Like,
we
no.
were always like, I remember being a kid and just thinking, everything takes too long. The song takes too long to download, or, the video game takes too long to fucking upload on the screen. Everything just took forever, even dial-up internet. And now we're finally like, we made it, where everything's bang, bang. In a second, you get it. And the kids are like, nah, we want that odd shit. It's kind of it's a mind fucker for me.
Totally. Absolutely.
So that goes back to, like, you just like things to take a little time, and you're okay with, like,
they want, like, pilgrim living.
Like,
they want to live like the pilgrims. They want to live like the Amish.
If developing in a Walgreens is a pilgrim thing.
I think in today's world, it almost seems like it is.
They
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
They would think that that's a pilgrim thing.
Like, I'm being like the Amish.
Pilgrims definitely had those, like, wind-up cannons, right? Like, they had those.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
How else did Abraham Lincoln take all those photos? How the fuck else did they capture history?
And his selfie.
Wind-ups.
How'd they get the selfie of Abraham Lincoln?
Wind-ups. Duh.
Jesus.
Idiot. So this last week was Halloween. We dressed up as Cheech and Chong, which was a whole lot of fun.
It was so much
fun. We
fun.
smoked that giant joint at the end of the episode.
That was so great.
Which, if you haven't seen, you got to check it out, because we smoked a huge joint with Nathan Wallace. It was like literally fucking... Oh, it's right here.
So there you go. Behind the scenes, this is the joint.
That's it.
Caleb made it.
Yeah, props master.
Really,
like
really.
I said, everything we do, it's,
Yeah.
we make it here in house. We're like the donut guys, the bagel guys. We make it here.
And nobody's donated nothing.
No, we haven't received any donations yet, so we're still waiting. There is a link.
Yes.
I'll put that up somewhere if you guys want to donate, even just like $5, whatever you have, cup of coffee, price of a cup of coffee would go a long way for us.
Seriously.
So I'll throw that up there.
We'll crank out some really good content.
I'll put it in we'll do better.
We promise.
I'll put it in the description or whatever.
Thank you.
Thing. You're welcome. So I saw a story that the Schitt's Creek actress Emily Hampshire dressed up with a friend of hers as Johnny Depp and what's her name? Heard. Amber Heard. Sorry, brain fart.
It's okay.
And she had to apologize. She had to make a big apology saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was insensitive, and it was one of the most horrible things I've ever done, and I can't believe I did that, and I'm sorry." And to me, it's like, it's a fucking great Halloween costume. I'm
Agreed.
sad I didn't think of it first.
Me too. I can't believe that we didn't.
We would have been a great Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, and then we would have put the poop on the bed and did the whole poopy thing.
Cover me in poop. I don't care.
I would have played right into the poop angle. It would have been so funny.
It would have been so funny. And
this is, when we're apologizing for Halloween costumes, people dress up as axe murderers. Like,
thank you.
People dress up as Bundy and
slutty nuns and
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's the night that you get to be whoever the fuck you want.
Thank you.
So, and it's funny. They're acting like she fucking beat somebody or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, that lady didn't do anything wrong. Like, she's so stupid.
She dressed up as a famous actor that everybody on this fucking planet knows.
Yeah.
And she had to apologize.
And it was one of the most culturally known things of the year. It was it was phenomenal.
Huge news.
Yeah. Great costume idea, lady.
What are we coming to when we're apologizing for Halloween fucking costumes that aren't even offensive?
Our senators have
It'd
been
be one thing if she had like dicks coming out of her ears. You know what I mean? And she was the devil. Even then, it's like,
I don't really care.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
Maybe for like little kids, you don't want to walk past like a group of kids with like a bunch of dicks coming out of your head.
Don't go to Publix dressed like that.
Who's the guy with the Pinhead? You remember Pinhead?
I don't know.
Imagine Pinhead, but with dicks.
Ew.
Horrifying. That's not appropriate.
Whatever. I just think people should shut the fuck up and let people live their lives. Maybe then they could
apologize. But even then, I'd be like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just sick of the apology tours. I'm sick of, because there's like a lot of really nasty, bad shit going on.
Yeah.
People are saying some really nasty shit. The internet's full of like a lot of hate, a lot of bigotry, a lot of real bad shit. But like apologizing for this, it sets a weird precedent of like people not knowing again where the scale of outrage is. We've talked about the outrage scale.
Yeah.
And I think it just offsets the balance where people are like, oh, well, good. She apologized because she should. No. It sets a bad precedent. I don't agree with it. Fart button. Yeah.
We have mine too.
Speaking of shits, I heard another really funny story.
Tell me.
In the Meteor this week that there's a problem at Disney World. And I'd never heard this before, being from Florida. We've been to Disney.
Oh, yeah.
We're big Disney fuckers.
We're big Disney fucks.
We fuck Disney hard.
Yeah, we fuck Disney.
With Disney.
Fuck at Disney.
Yeah. Fuck you, DeSantis. We love Disney.
I just imagine. Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Don't say it.
Yeah.
Don't even say it. So there's a problem at Disney, and it's that people are shitting in line while they wait for rides.
Jesus Christ.
Not just children. People.
And like, what do you mean? How is there evidence? What do they find?
Shit. In the hallway, like as you're going around,
like a line of shit, like the airplane shit, or like
no, like they're waiting, and then somebody like lets one just kind of roll out the bottom of their pants, and they to not lose their place in line, and then they just keep on walking, and then they go on the ride with shitty pants and a shitty ass, and then the parents, this is also the kids are in line going, Mom, I had to poop, I had to shit, and then the parents just like, just go. We're not losing our place in line, because if you don't get the express pass, you're waiting for a couple hours in those lines.
Yeah.
You're waiting.
Yeah.
If it's the new Harry Potter ride,
Yeah.
you're gonna be fucking waiting. So the parents are like, just shit on the floor, just go, and they do. There was a situation apparently where there were 3 shits in one day on one ride.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ew, that's like a biohazard.
It actually is.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It's really
Like when they shut down the
alarming.
plane, when they shut down the Delta
Yeah.
plane, it was a biohazard.
Yeah.
The same thing. Like that the ride is now completely unsafe and unsanitary. And Disney, they try to keep this hush hush. They don't want people knowing that
oh hell no,
their
they
rides are covered
squeaky
in
clean.
shit.
I really need to keep my eyes open the next time I go. Find some random shit on the ground and complain. They'll probably give you some free stuff.
Be careful. Never wear flip-flops or slides to Disney.
Never.
That is gross.
Yeah, never. No.
Always
no.
wear closed-toed shoes. If you can, do fucking like waterproof.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
like
yes.
a golf shoe.
Yeah, like a thick ass tennis shoe. Yeah. You always end up getting wet one way or another.
The
It's just
smell
like
at Disney. There's a smell there, and you know the smell I'm
musty.
talking about. It's like
it's wet
wet shoes.
and it's old.
It's like BO-ish
Yeah.
mixed with carnival food, turkey legs, popcorn.
Yeah.
It's such a weird smell
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah.
But I kind of like it. It's disgusting, but I also kind of like it.
Yeah, it reminds me of the good old days. It's a nostalgic feeling.
It is. It's like the ball pits at fucking McDonald's. Like it smelled like piss. It was straight piss in those. Like it smelled like piss. But like there's something about it.
blood
You're like,
and-
yeah,
yeah,
I'm at McDonald's. Like
Yeah.
you know where you are.
You're like, and this is ballin'.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm laying in little.
I remember like just like fighting kids in the tunnels and stuff.
Dang.
Like, yeah. It would get, yeah.
You'd run into them at a
yeah.
little
like,
intersection.
Get the
like,
fuck out of my way. Yeah.
it's funny,
It was funny.
man. Those places were savage.
They're wild,
Because the
weren't
parents
they?
were just like, go.
Yeah.
And then they didn't give a fuck.
And
You
this
could-
was after you ate all of your sugary shit and
Yeah, your
everything, and then
garbage
you're going in
full
there
of
and you're
hormones.
feeling like crazy.
probably steroids and shit in there.
Heavy metals. I don't fucking know, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, you're all hopped up on some McDonald's fucking shit. All the drugs they pump.
But like,
there.
remember too? Were you too old to ever go into a Chick-fil-A play?
I never.
thing?
Yeah, I never. Did
Okay, yeah. See, those are classy.
that. Are they?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's just
My mic's all
interesting.
fucked up here. There we go.
It's all different, you know.
Well, yeah. Think twice before you just get the express pass. Let's be real.
Don't go unless you're getting the express pass.
It's not worth
You're
it.
screwing yourself over.
Even if it's the whole fam, get the fucking express pass.
Especially if it's the whole fam. Otherwise, you're gonna have a really bad day.
You're gonna be
ahead of
waiting
you.
in a line
Yeah,
that has that smell,
and you're gonna be
and you might step in a shit.
and your balls get the rash or whatever.
Don't tell them about my balls.
I was gonna say. But I was gonna say,
No,
women get
it's-
it in your legs. Like it's
No,
terrible.
it's totally a thing. If you go on Jurassic Park,
yeah,
or any water ride, the log,
Yeah.
flume,
yeah,
whatever. That's not Disney, but
Yeah.
you know the fuck I'm saying.
Yes.
You go on any water ride, you get splashed on your dick, and then you have to walk for the
All
rest of the
day?
day in wet underwear and pants.
it's a special type of hell.
Chafe
Oh,
City.
it's Goofy. No, which
Go
one?
horror?
No. It's Popeye. Isn't that the?
That's Popeye.
Or no, is that
It is
Universal
Popeye.
again?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm all
It's
fucked
been a
up.
while. I
Sorry.
don't know.
Yeah.
This is totally off topic, but do you ever take a shit and you're about to shit? You've mounted the toilet, and then you go to blow your nose.
Yeah.
It's such a cathartic, amazing feeling, because it's like not only are you ridding the nose of all like the phlegm and mucus of the night, but you're also shitting at the same time. So it's like it's a double release.
It's a cleansing.
And then if you can get a slip of piss in there at the same time, oh my God.
I'm with you on that.
It's sweet relief.
It is sweet relief.
It's just, and the blowing of the nose like makes the shit fly out.
Yeah.
It's a perfect combination of.
I love that
just-
because it makes me feel like from head to toe, I am now clean on the inside.
Yeah. No more mucus, no more shit. There's like your body has been cleared of all orifices.
Yes. It's like an enema.
Try it. If you haven't done the blow your nose while shitting, give it a shot. It's a great method. Oh, and take a bong rip first. It's a must.
Yes, that's our pro tip. Gotta always remember.
So every year, as you know, people try to conquer Mount Everest.
Yeah.
It's been a thing forever.
Yeah.
Just man versus mountain, right? And I've always thought, like, those people are fucking stupid. That's a stupid thing to do. And a lot of people die every year on that mountain.
Yeah, they do.
A lot.
Yeah.
You have to have the oxygen tanks, and you have to have, like, a Sherpa guide you up the mountain. You can't go up alone. You know, you need a whole fucking team.
Yeah.
And then there's these checkpoints, and it's honestly one of the dumber things I think human beings can and will do in life. Like, don't put that on your bucket list.
Right.
Especially if you're not like an athlete or a mountain climber or something like
Yeah,
that.
what are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing? So now there's a big problem on the mountain because it's starting to sort of melt with global warming and all that. And people have been just leaving trash up on the mountain.
Oh my God.
And by trash, I mean shit.
Oh. What?
Yeah. So when you're up there, you're up there for weeks.
Yeah.
It's not a day up and down the mountain. They have to shit. And
Yeah.
it's so cold, like your shit freezes. As soon as it leaves your asshole, it's a frozen chunk of ice.
My God.
So they have these bags that they shit in that are supposed to be biodegradable, but you can only get them in the U.S., and it's not a mandatory thing. So what people have been doing is just shitting all over the mountain. They'll find a crevice, they'll find a hole, and they'll just shit in the hole.
Dude, what?
And then it was like not that, they're like, whatever, it's fine, because then the wind and the snow would come in, cover up the shit, and it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
But now the mountain's melting, and all the shit is running downstream, and it's actually like creating problems.
That's so disgusting and
the
weird.
The mountain stinks.
That is so fucking weird.
Stink fucking mountain.
So Mount Everest is becoming shit mountain, is what you're telling me.
That is exactly what I'm saying.
And now, like, one of the greatest things on earth
and it's an
is a
estimated
pile of shit.
8,000 kilograms of shit to be left on that mountain.
I feel sick a little bit. I'm going to be honest. As much as I
Can
love
you
poop,
imagine?
this is a little bit, like, fucking
That's-
gross.
Yeah, 8,000 kilograms.
And can you imagine also, like, your whole way up, you're thinking about, like, I'm achieving my dreams. I'm doing everything I've ever wanted to do my entire life. But, like, the whole time it smells like other people's shit. You're looking at blocks of frozen shit the whole time. Like,
oh, and by the way, they send these Sherpas up to do the cleanups while the ice is melted, and it's probably even more dangerous to be climbing at these times. They send the Sherpas up to, like, dig out the frozen tents and shit that they leave behind.
and the dead people, I'm sure.
And they said that, like, it takes them an hour to dig out one tent out of the frozen ice because it's ice. It gets embedded in ice, so, like, you can't get to the shit. There's no
Wow.
way to clean it out.
Seems like a really...
So they're going to start making these shit bags mandatory on the mountain where it biodegrades, and it's a whole process. And
I just think that's so stupid.
but they've brought down 20,000 kilograms of garbage since 2008.
Oh my God.
And they're like, there's still so much up there that we just can't even get to.
Whoa.
So it really is like shit garbage mountain.
Wow. Okay, that's something I really didn't expect.
Yeah. And then this is the part that's kind of sad part of the story.
Yeah.
Not that isn't sad, but this is the really sad part.
Yeah.
is the Nepalese who live in that area of the
Yeah.
world regard the mountain as Sagarmarta, or Mother of the World. And so that is like their holy sacred mountain. And what did the white people come and do?
They shit all over
They paid a bunch of money to just shit all over their
And
mountain.
die on it.
Die on it.
Wow. That's really
So
fucking
Everest
weird.
was essentially like their god. They prayed to that mountain. These Nepalese people.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
That's so weird. That is
Yeah.
so weird. You know, you always have these like ideas
Yeah.
in your mind that are so glorious and awesome. Like for me when I was a kid, it was that story about George Washington and the cherry tree or whatever. And then you find out like the real story and
I
it's ruined.
love the show Idiot Abroad with Carl Pilkington.
Yeah, yeah.
It's my favorite travel show ever because on every other travel show, they're trying to show the beautiful side of travel and how delicious the food is. And, you know, it doesn't matter what city they're in.
Right,
It could be the
right.
biggest shithole on the planet.
Yeah.
They're going to try to make it look amazing
Right.
because they want people to come there and they want the show to look, ooh, look how travel's fun. You should travel too. But Carl's like, I hate this. This sucks. I want to leave. The food's disgusting. Like, he tells it how it is.
Yep.
And, yeah, I just think there was one episode he went to, like, fucking Egypt. He went to the Great Pyramids. And there was just trash literally whizzing around in the air.
Oh, my God.
While he's looking at the pyramid, there's just,
Right.
like, shit. This is whizzing through the air all around him in, like, a tornado of trash.
Right.
And I was like, so that's how it really is. That's what if you really go to the pyramids of Giza, that's what it's really like. That's what they're not going to show you on the Discovery Channel.
Right.
Is the trash hitting you in the face every time the wind blows.
Dude.
And also how close the pyramid is, like, right to the city. Remember that?
Yes.
Like,
Oh my
you
God.
think
Yes.
it's like
yes.
way out in the middle of the desert.
Yeah,
It's
middle of
right-
nowhere.
It's right there.
That is so weird.
So it's like your perception of these places is just because of the way it's portrayed in
Yeah.
TV and movies and shit. But
yeah, that
it's,
show is really good for that.
it is fucking great. And Carl is just one of the most unique, weird, head like a fucking orange people on the planet. I love Carl
Mhm.
Pilkington. I love him.
Me too.
I would be great friends with Carl. So it's time for our segment called Shit Talk.
Shit talk.
It's a new segment. We're still working out the kinks, but I really like this segment. Okay, the last couple times we did it, it went pretty bad. But we're going to keep going with it because I believe that it could be a good segment.
I agree also. And I'm going to tell everyone at home I'm a little nervous right now because I don't want to do it wrong, but I think I got this.
You can't do it wrong. There's
Yeah.
no way to do it wrong.
Yeah.
And I think Nathan got a little nervous last time because he's like, what do I say? What do I say? You just got to speak from the heart.
Yeah.
Speak from the hatred in your heart. That's all you got to do. So what I'd like to talk about how they make things to break. Make it to break it. In other words, planned obsolescence. Right?
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
And go.
I want to ask the people, how many fucking phone chargers have you bought since 2007, since the year that the iPhone has come out? How many fucking iPhones could you connect all the iPhones together and possibly drag them from Florida to California? Because I think I could, and it fucking pisses me off because they break all the time.
They openly admit now that they make shit to break. Like, they could make a car that lasted for 50 to 100 years. They even have a light bulb called the Centennial light bulb that has been burning, that has been lit for over 100 years. But they make light bulbs now to only last for like a maximum of 5 or 6 years so that you have to keep going back and buying it. So they make shit of all our appliances, everything that we buy, they make it to break within a certain time period.
Completely. And I also think that it costs
On purpose.
way too much money to fix everything. So then you're like really fucked because then you
Yeah.
can never even buy something of super high quality again and you're just screwed 100%. I never get anything that I actually want.
Laptop costs over $1,000 and only lasts maybe 7 years. If you're lucky, it's 5 to 7. That's the lifespan of like one of those batteries. Oh, and that's it.
Damn.
That was good though.
I had more to say, so I was very good.
I really enjoyed it, and I appreciated you getting into that one.
Thank you.
But man, planned obsolescence.
Pretty
When
horrible.
I found out about that, I was furious.
Yeah, it's
I was fucking furious. I was like, so these
capitalism,
motherfuckers,
baby.
They could make things to last forever.
But that's not how you make money.
no. And I'll just say that's exactly what our healthcare system is as well. Is like
Oh,
they
yeah.
have the magic pill that could fix your problem,
They're never gonna give
fix
us
your
that
sickness.
pill. Yeah.
But they're like, no, we just got to keep giving them this because then they have to keep coming back and we have to keep dealing this whole rigmarole where they pay us until they die. So, I just makes me sad that like we don't live in a world where we make things to be the best.
Yeah, like
you know?
I have one of my grandmother's chests, and I think that nothing I own will live past 3 generations. Do you know what I mean? All my furniture and stuff. There's nothing I could give to like my nephew or something that's gonna like actually last and be beautiful and
No, furniture back in the day used to last
gorgeous.
like it was all beautifully handmade. It would last a long time. Everything.
Hundreds of years.
Houses used to be built to last such a long time.
You're reminding me. I actually learned that in the construction world that they only plan for a house to be about like 25 years nowadays because the level at which they build and the quality is so shit. So yeah, your whole house can basically fall apart.
It's literally
years.
everything. Your car, your house, your like, and just think of it.
Yep.
They're making it to not last. I
I didn't do nothing. I was just looking around. I was just looking around. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Hold on, I'm gonna grab my guitar.
I don't know why you have the guitar.
Because this week I posted a comment, all right, which I don't often do. I usually try to just like keep my opinions to myself because there's, as I said, there's a lot of hate.
Yeah, no need to be a bully or whatever.
Anger
yeah.
and bullshit, especially now on social media. So, but there was a video of Led Zeppelin. Not Led Zeppelin. It was Robert Plant who was doing a charity concert of some kind. I don't really know the context of the video, okay? I just was scrolling through, ripping through the reels, and it was Robert Plant playing Stairway to Heaven with 2 other guitarists, okay? One of them was playing the normal and the other guy was doing some type of weird shit and it was just ruining it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I commented and I was like, guitarist in the bucket hat is blowing it.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not even knowing who it was. I didn't look it up.
Yeah.
No context again for the video.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of left it at that. Sure enough, I pissed off a lot of people. They were coming after me saying, you're an asshole. And like, just also everything you can pretty much think of.
Right.
How dare you? This guy has cancer. And he was in Duran Duran, and he's fucking one of the best, and fuck you, and the whole gambit of insults, which is fine. But I just wanted to play my little 2 seconds of Stairway to Heaven.
You should.
For those assholes that were saying that I don't know shit about shit. Because honestly, I don't even care if it was Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin himself playing the tune. If he was doing a bad job, I would have said, that sounds like shit, or Jimmy Page is blowing it. Doesn't matter to me that the guy has cancer, or that he was in Duran Duran, or any of it. I don't give a shit that it was for charity. It still sounded bad, and I'm standing by it. So here is to leave you with our 50th fucking episode today. Here's Stairway to Heaven. Thank you. There's a lady who's sure all that glitters is gold, and she's buying the stairway to heaven. There's a sign on the wall, but she wants to be sure. 'Cause sometimes words have 2 meanings. She makes me wonder. Ooh, she makes me wonder. Suck on that, bitch.
Yeah,
See you
suck on
next
that.
week.